Do we want to stay or do we want to go? Thunder going on back there. Oh man. This is nuts. More rain, more rain. We are going backpacking again, and we just started hiking and I almost forgot my trekking pole, so I went back to the car and here we are. That would have been so sad if I forgot these. We are in the Uintas again and just been loving backpacking this year, and so we're still close to the road. We're doing a 3-day trip, so it's pretty easy compared to the last trip we did here, but it's 6.5 miles in, camp at a lake, chill, hang out. You know, we don't have a whole lot of plans. It's just gonna be very relaxing. I want just quiet nature. We are getting a much later start than normal, so it's 2:45. Normally we would like to start pretty early, but we just did not today, so hopefully the afternoon thunderstorms don't get us. All right, let's roll. It's so quiet. We're climbing up a hill. We're almost 5 miles in and I think getting pretty close to a nice view of the basin. So still looking out with the weather. Hopefully I don't jinx it. Looks pretty good. Off we go. We made it to the lake. How beautiful is this? So now we just gotta find somewhere to camp, set up camp. We're at about 5:30, so just enough time to set up camp and have some dinner, which if I'm being honest, I've been thinking about food for at least the last hour. So I'm looking forward to that. Welcome to camp. We are trying to be strategic about how the sun is going to set and rise. So, you know, it's that debate. Do you want sun later in the day or earlier in the morning? But I think this will be a really nice spot pretty much most of the day. So I'm going to take this pack off. And we got little benches to sit on. Let's get this off. Oh, yes. Freedom. We actually have not stopped.
No.
I'm just realizing we didn't even take a break since we started. Whew. It's beautiful. You can see the lake down there. I'm just so excited to be here. Yes. Getting cold fast, so I'm gonna change, put some layers on, and then we're gonna make some dinner. For dinner, I am just doing the Peak Refuel beef pasta marinara. I ate this a lot my last trip, and it's so good. I got these on sale at Sierra Trading Post, and they are quite a bit cheaper. So if you want to save some money, check out that store because I found some really good deals there. This is the one Nick's having. I've never had this one, so I'm excited to try it. Chicken pesto pasta. Good morning. Oh, to be honest, I did not sleep good last night at all. So I'm getting a very slow start to the morning. Nick made me some coffee, got a good view, and then gonna make some breakfast. I'm not sure why I didn't sleep well. I was pretty comfortable and it was very quiet. Like there was really nothing, no reason to not sleep well, but came down to the water here for breakfast and making a couple things. We're gonna have quite the feast. So normally I will make breakfast stuff at home for backpacking because it's just a lot cheaper. So in here I made some granola at home, and then I put powdered milk and freeze-dried strawberries. And what I like to do is just add cold purified water to it, and then it's kind of like a little cereal. So I had all that prepared, and then on the way out of the city, we had to stop and pick up some meals, and I saw this at the store: eggs, sausage, potatoes, and peppers. And I was like, I have got to try this. So we're gonna kind of split both of these, and it's gonna be, feels like actually like a lot of food because this is way more than I thought. Normally I don't buy this type of stuff for breakfast because it just gets expensive from the time you buy all of the meals for multiple days for a couple people. Like adding in a breakfast is just, I don't know, it just gets really expensive quickly. So something like this is just a lot cheaper, but I wanted to try it. So that's what we're doing. It's just kind of like cereal with the strawberries and really easy, cheap, delicious. That is so good. Waited 15 minutes. This does feel like a lot of food. Pretty good. Not my favorite thing I've tried from them, but it is still pretty good. Just not super flavorful, I guess. Splitting it with Nick, I still think we might have a hard time finishing this whole thing.
It's good, but it's not like their dinners.
Going on a day hike, just more lakes. It is hailing right now. I'm gonna put my jackets on, but we made it to another lake. What is this? Lake number 4? Yeah. So I'm gonna get some layers on before I get cold. This is the 5th lake that we've seen in less than 24 hours. It's pretty cool up here. It's very open and we haven't seen anyone in a while. Number 6? I'm losing count. 5, 6? Whew, a little less windy down here, which is nice. You can hear thunder. it started to snow, and luckily we were back at camp, but we brought this extra tarp and Nick just set this up. So we have like a little bit of shelter that's not in the tent because we knew that these mountains are really kind of rough with the weather. And so we packed this for this moment. But now we are kind of really debating what we want to do because it is 1:15. And so we're debating if we want to stay or do we want to go. We have all the stuff for 2 nights, but in the back of our heads, we were like, depending on the weather, we might end up cutting this trip a little bit short. And so we kind of need to decide what we want to do in the next hour, I would say hour or 2, so that we have enough time to hike back to the car. But yeah, I really don't want to sit in the cold, like wet rain and snow for hours and then just like go to bed, wake up early and leave. We're gonna kind of see how it goes, make some bone broth to sip on, stay nice and warm. And yeah, I don't know, the weather just does not look good in most directions except for right over there. And there is like thunder and lightning too, so I don't know, but that's the update.
That is very tilted.
How about that?
Looks better.
When we were up high, it was like clouds as far as you could see coming this way, so I don't know that we're ever gonna get good weather again. I mean, it's not raining or snowing now, just a little bit of blue. But if I had to bet, I would say that it's gonna thunderstorm again soon. If we're gonna pack up, we should pack up now while it's dry. I don't really wanna sit in the tent all night or all afternoon and all night. This is gold that you're filming right here. It's tilted again. Hold the camera level.
Got quite a bit of thunder going on back there, so. Okay, got some more hail. And I think we made the right decision. So we just finished packing up the tent and in like a little window, and now it is hailing again. So, oh man, I think we're gonna, yeah, make the trek back to the car. We still have to pack up this tarp. So we're basically gonna do this last, have our umbrellas, our rain gear, and just hike the 6 miles back to the car. Crazy because yesterday was the most perfect day. It was pretty warm. And then of course, you know, today it is just a lot colder and we are having some hail. This is probably going to be our last trip in the mountains this year, and we'll go down to the desert next. More rain, more rain. I don't know, we're just gonna have to go. I don't know if we're gonna get another window.
All right.
All right, let's go. One of the coolest things about this weather is the sound that it makes when it's hitting the ground. Our umbrellas kind of ruin the sound, but
Coming now.
this is nuts! Gosh.
Ground is covered now.
That hailstorm was so crazy. But we're out of it now, and it's actually really quite nice out now, so not too cold or anything. But yeah, that was really intense. That was some of the craziest thunder I've ever heard, and the lightning, and yeah, not ideal, but we made it through a couple miles into the hike, so hopefully smooth sailing from here. We made it back. I'm pretty tired. It started to rain again at the very end, so, and it's raining now. But yeah, made it back good. Everything was actually fine. We're just really hungry now, and I'm so looking forward to just being warm and cozy and clean. I really cannot get over that it's only been a little over 24 hours. Like we've had like such a crazy adventure, and we've been out here forever. But yeah, it was intense today, but I don't know, overall pretty fun. So glad everything worked out with getting back okay. We're on our way home, and I wanted to just stop and show you kind of a bigger view of where we were. So the weather, not looking great, feeling very happy about our decision. But I don't know if you can see, there's a pretty big burn area down there, and that's the burn area that we were walking through. So we're kind of going through there and then back around that corner. So crazy, so crazy.